Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood virgin here. I know I'm like really late to this trend, but I thought I might tell you about this crazy story that I thought might be entertaining. So this is an experience that happened in 7th grade, but basically, Anime McDoofus decides to go Super Saiyan and Hadouken the entire bus's eardrums, then proceeds to steroid himself and chuck his friend's backpack at some random kid, starting a big riot that definitely did not get 3 people suspended. So sit back, grab some diabetes, I mean chips, and enjoy. But yeah, if you don't leave a like on this video right now, your eardrums will get throat cancer and you'll die of ligma. So you don't want that to happen, or you'll break your pet ferret's heart. So better leave a like. So yeah, for the safety of this person's privacy, we'll call them Caleb, with a K, because that's an image of how weird he was. So our bus is split into 3 different sections of people. The Coolio, Gucci Gang, Lit Fam, Smokery Gang people sat in the back. The shy, don't really talk to anyone because I'm self-conscious about my weak Pokemon collection kids sat near the middle. And the weird, emo, Mew, MEW, wolf anime kid sat right in the front. Like literally, so far up to the front, the bus driver probably got stage 69 brain cancer listening to their XDing all bus ride. So one day, me and that Gucci Lit fam at the back of the bus were fooling around and someone made a joke that I'm not going to say on YouTube because it's probably going to get my head taken off by Susan. But it's particularly offensive toward the LGBTQ community. Then Caleb, being the OG LGBTQ cool kiddo, decided he was going to take it upon himself to yell, "Hey, that's not very nice!" in this high-pitched Kermit Mouse voice. Caleb hasn't really been on the best terms with some of the high schoolers on that bus, so you can see Caleb not getting away with this way of expressing his beliefs. Which, hey, personally, I have nothing against LGBTQ people. It's that some of them take it to themselves to make everything and everyone in their life have to do about them being LGBT. Like, if I had a friend who was gay and didn't make everything and everyone with the sun and moon revolve around them being gay, I'd be fine with them. Of course, I'm not saying that everyone in the world is that kind of bad LGBTQ person. I've met some really cool LGBT people, but Caleb was just probably not one of those kind of people. So a guy at the back, he's a pretty nice guy, I'll admit. He'll go out of his way to engage in a situation if it gets him attention. His name will be Billy Bob. So Billy Bob yells at Caleb and says, "Well, look who's talking. It's the squeaker whose gender identifies as anime itself." This man Caleb just straight up stands up, yells, "You homophobic mother," starts walking down the aisle while the bus is moving, and tries to hit Billy Bob. Billy Bob blocks with his hand and slaps him. And at this point, everyone's going crazy laughing at Caleb, so he tries to walk back to his spot, but people stick their foot out in the aisle and he trips. He falls down on the aisle, stands back up, turns around, and screeches at the top of his lungs, going into some werewolf type stance, head aimed at the roof, hands down in fist. This sound was like the bus scraped against a concrete wall while every 4-year-old on the planet screeches. His whole face turns red as your after Taco Bell for lunch and dinner. Like, I'm talking veins popping out. Caleb out here looking like your constipated half-brother. Billy Bob is like, "Sorry, Goku, didn't mean to spill your rice." Like, god damn, Billy Bob out here with these anime roast, dog. So after this, things start cooling down a bit. Caleb went to his seat, and they continued roaring at his friends. But, oh hell no, did you think this was over? Major Katsuki Bukago isn't done yet. Billy Bob calls out and is like, "Hey Caleb, can we post your scream as a video on ASMR Lab?" So this guy yells like Satan's worst torture, "No!" Turns around and grabs his poor friend's backpack and whips it across the bus, completely misses his target and hits an innocent bystander. This guy stands up, walks to the front of the bus, punches Caleb in the face, so calmly like he did this every day. The guy went back to his seat when Caleb reached over and slapped the guy's back, like barely doing anything. He turned around and started beating Caleb, like throwing punches, elbowing the guy. It was a straight up brawl. The bus driver stopped the bus, got up, and had to break them up. The driver got into his radio and called that there might be issues getting us home. And then the victorious "I got a backpack flung on my head" guy went back to his seat. The thing was finally over, and it turned out the guy who beat the living crap out of Caleb had literally just broke up with his ex, so that's why he was pissed to begin with. What I was personally scared about is that I knew for a fact at the beginning of the year, Caleb was showing off his 5-inch freaking switchblades that he has in his backpack. So I was scared this man was about to commit third-degree murder on the entire bus ride, and I was going to become another name on 12-year-old freaking Zeno's kill list. Like after his first scream, I was scared that someone would have to bring in animal pesticides in the bus to make him go away. When we came into school the next day, Billy Bob, Caleb, and that other dude all got called to the office, and I was later informed by Billy Bob over Instagram that they were all suspended. Afterwards, we had more interactions with the Caleb kid, but that's a story for another time. Well, yeah, that's the end of that story. I hope you enjoyed this kind of story time type video. It was fun to make, and I have other crazy stories that I'd love to share with the internet. I love sharing my experiences, and if you enjoyed, make sure to let me know by leaving a like on this video so I know you enjoyed. Thanks for watching this video. I said this like 30 times, but video. I'm gonna go eat. See ya.